This model of the 9265 series is in TT gauge and comes from the company VEB Berliner TT-Bahn from the former GDR. It is particularly accurate in terms of replicating the boiler fittings, rivets and brake shoes, while all 4 wheel sets are powered. The total length over the buffers is only 93 millimeters. The 9265 series includes various tank locomotives that were taken over by the Deutsche Reichsbahn in 1949. They were all freight tank locomotives with a D wheel arrangement and an axle load of between 10 and 18 tons. For example, locomotives 92 65-1 to 65-4 were Prussian T13 locomotives for the Prussian state railways, or the locomotives 92 65 97 and 80 were tank locomotives Henschel type Essen, and as the name suggests, were built by the company called Henschel. They were intended as industrial locomotives and were mainly used on industrial railways. After the former owner was nationalized, they were used in the GDR until the end of the 1960s and then unfortunately scrapped. But other locomotives, such as the one with the number 926581, were also assigned to the 9265 series. Before that, this particular locomotive belonged to the Gardelegen, Haldensleben, Weferlinger Eisenbahn. So this is basically 3 small cities in the middle of Germany. And this special train company was based in the city Haldensleben, close to Magdeburg. Originally founded in 1910 as a small railway company called Kleinbahn AG Gardelegen Neuhaldensleben. It was a part of the department of the Provincial Association of Saxony for many years, and the locomotive with the number 926581 was based in Haldensleben and also referred to as Tank Locomotive Provincial Association of Saxony number 541. Built in the year 1925, it carried only 5 cubic meters of water and only 1.2 tons of coal. But it reached top speeds of 45 kilometers per hour. Its later classification by the Deutsche Reichsbahn is quite interesting because this locomotive had an axle load of 12.5 tons. So just to this measure, it should have been assigned to the 9263 series, but somehow it got into the 9265 series. And after many more years in active service, it was destroyed in 1967. But there were other locomotives, like the class 9224. If you look for those locomotives, you will come across 4 steam locomotives with the numbers 65, 66, no, not 67, but 71 and 77. They belonged to the so-called Lokalbahn AG, so a local train stock company. Although this company was based in Munich, the 4 locomotives were always intended for the Lausitz Railway Company in the eastern part of Germany. They could reach speeds of up to 45 kilometers per hour. It was only slightly slower than the Württemberg T6 that I have mentioned before, which at least managed 50 kilometers per hour with almost the same size and mass. And one of them has actually ended up in a very unusual place. The former T6 1412 is now in the Europe Park near the city Rust as a monument locomotive.